Hi guys, it's Nancy and we're back for part 3 of this week's thrift haul. This is the third part of my video, but this is the second part of my junk journal haul. So we'll quickly go through some paper items. I got some doilies. There's some, they're upside down, but they have holly on them, and some white ones. Got this little book. It says quoted. It's not the book that I like, but it's the note paper. I thought that was pretty neat. This is the guts of a Raggedy Andy book. It was only 10 cents, so I took it and I thought maybe there were some pictures in there I could use. Here is some, it says notes at the top, some big 4x6 index cards, just sort of that buff color. I like these index cards too. They're red, and I think it's interesting that there's no words or letters or anything on them, on the tabs. They're really heavy card too. I got this little memo book. I'm going to take the coil out because it's just plain white paper with the holes punched in. I thought that would make some nice journaling paper in a junk journal. This is just scraps of, well, not scraps because they're cut, but there's also some vellum in here. This is a stack of silver vellum. There's also some white vellum in there. Just odds and sods. Probably the biggest one is the 4x4. Here's an invoice book. These are landscape size. This one I really like too. This is from a statement book, and it's nice, heavier paper. It's not tissuey, and nice size. Anyway, there's only maybe 15 left. Got a steno book with pale green lines, tracing paper. I think we used to call this onion skin, so it's kind of almost transparent. Got this old map. So this is from the 60s, and it's a map of Long Point Bay, which is due south of here, I think. Here's some rules around how to play canasta, I think. Yeah, canasta. When my husband and I were first married, we used to play canasta for money. I don't think I remember how to play canasta. I should read that. And I got a Costa Rican map, and this is a map of France, Netherlands, Belgium, I think. Hey, I remember that pretty good. So that came out of oh, there's some England. So that came out of a National Geographic. Here's some instructions for how to use a sewing machine. Here's an ad. I think this probably it was returned with maybe those slides, like an advertisement or something. I thought that was kind of neat looking. Here's some accordion music, some transparency sheets, so I can use a little square of one to put in the slide projector slides. These are confusing to me. So these are big giant card tags, and it says Canada Post, and it has like the reinforcement thing on it, but there's nothing else on them. I don't know, I could fold them up into an envelope or something, I'm not sure, but there's eight of them there. Here's another song book with some music in it. Hits of the 80s. Whoops! Some typing paper. And this is a sketch pad. This is a dictionary, and I got this at the by the pound store, Pay and Weigh, no, Weigh and Pay. And what I thought was really interesting about that, a lot of the pages have up in the top corner stamped Lieutenant Colonel Goodwin Gibson. There's a lot of illustrations in this one, so it's going to be fun. But there must be stamped in here, 30 odd times. My husband's listening to a very loud movie downstairs. So yeah, there it is again. So that will be interesting to use. Okay, I got some card games. So this one is called Authors. And I like the book on the back, isn't that cute? So it has images of authors on the cards. And hang on a second, I'm going to stop this nonsense. We're back. The next one, this is Whitman. Oh, wait a second, I'm going to leave that one to last. This one's a Whitman, and it's an Old Maid. I remember Old Maid having this circus theme. Lion tamer, there she is. Juggler. Excuse me. Seal. I don't remember having a circus theme, but okay. Okay, this is the best one. This is Animal Rummy. Also a Whitman. But the images are adorable. Look at that kitten. So there's a kitten, and fox, and mouse, and a bunny. Oh, I didn't see the puppy. Oh, he's a gay dog. Aw. I'll have to save those. I got somebody who would like those. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. These score pads came from a game called Yum, but it looks like Yahtzee to me. I got 3 score pads. Also got a game called Lexicon, and they're like playing card size, but they're all letters. Thought those would be fun. Oh, there's a couple blank ones in there. What's that one? Ooh, Lexicon MasterCard. I also got some regular playing cards. These are, oh, this one is from a game. I don't know, never heard of it before, but it was in here. Most of them, I don't have the full deck here. Of course, I haven't played with the full deck for a long time. These ones have butterflies, and there was a couple of other ones. These ones have squirrels. All right, moving on to the books. This is a French craft magazine, and I don't know enough French to follow any of the instructions, but it's kind of interesting. But what I liked about it was it had this pull-out piece with different images on it that you could use. So there's a bird in a cage and some butterflies and roses. Some people. That's why I got that. This book is all about creative collage. Thought I might get some ideas there. Take a look at these cuties. They're adorable. And there's no date on them, but the inside cover, oh my. Oh, look at Tom. Very sweet. I got a lot of hard-backed books. These books here, most of them I got for free. There's a little store at the mall that They have volunteers selling books there to support the library, public library, and I did buy a couple of books there. They aren't in this lot, but they had 3 boxes out front that said, "Take me home." So I picked out a handful that had good covers. Some of them are, well, like this one here, you know, Rebecca. I mean, these are the classic. And it's in German. Oh, I didn't notice that. Neat. Huh. Well, that's impressive. And this one is a school songbook. I liked this. It has some cute images, and there's some holiday ones. Yeah, see, there's Valentine's Day and Easter. Came from Toronto. I got this paper, so there's like a marbleized, and some of the, what do they call, is this mulberry paper that has the flowers and the leaves and stuff embedded in it? So I got some of that. This is a newer book, and it's in really good shape because it's kept in this box. And the reason I fell in love with it is because the purple cover. Ah, so gorgeous. I love this. It does have some illustrations in here, but they're all of the people are really unattractive. There's a picture of Lori. Where's Lori? Oh, they're there. Oh, I guess they're not too hoard that in that picture, but there's a picture of them going to meet Lori, and oh my God, Lori is hideous. I'll never find it now that I want to find it. This is a book called Adele's New Electric Library with Illustrated Diagrams, and is part of this is only volume 2, so it's part of a set of books. And I love the embossed cover. I'm not sure if it's showing up very well. Oh, it's not bad. But it has a ton of mechanical looking illustrations. Isn't that the best? Did get quite a few children's books. So this one's not old. It's, you know, they have this one and the Saggy Baggy Elephant, and I don't know what all they have that the checkout at Michael's. You know, I don't know. This is another one that's been wrecked by some little child, but it's illustrations are by Eloise Wilkin, and there's the illustrations are all in really good shape. I thought that was pretty. Look at that dog. Here's Old Yeller. This is an older one, and there's a date, 1957. Got 2 of these. They're both Chipmunks ABCs. This one's the older one. That's the back cover. And copyright is 1963, but this is the 7th printing, 1977. And this one is a little bit older, in 92. For those of you that can read Roman numbers, I think that's 1992. Baby's First Christmas. This one is older. These, the next 4, they're not golden books, they're Wonder books? Yeah, Wonder books. And these are all from the 50s. So this one's Christmas, it's from 51. Look at that dancing reindeer. They're all Christmas. These Wonder Book ones are all Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas. Look at the back and the front. I think I like this page. This is my favorite. The most beautiful tree in the world. I think this is the tree in Rockefeller Center. Again, this is from the 50s, 1956. It was originally published in Family Circle magazine. Isn't that interesting? Oh, there's a helicopter. This is a reader. And I like the snowdrops on the back. I like the book plate. And the cover is beautiful teal blue. This one is 1960. This is a Whitman. And this one I don't think is old either, but 1991. This is a bird guide, a field guide for birds. Somebody got this for Christmas in 1969, and because there's the old seal. It has some black and white images. There's also a few color plates. Let's find a color plate. This one's Dr. Dolittle. A couple of illustrations, but nothing exciting. This one is Peter Rabbit. So it's about gardening, but it has images from the Beatrix Potter books. This one's called A Proper Tea, and it's all illustrated china and recipes and tablescapes. There's recipes and different things in there, and instructions how to make tea properly. Beautiful china. I like this one a lot. It's vegetables and fruit, but at the back it has these illustrations. Look at that eggplant. So there's veggies, and then moving into fruit. Apples, blueberries, cherries. So I think I will cut out these images. Oh, those strawberries are beautiful. And make some. These are kind of, what are they? Herbs or something? Yeah, marjoram, parsley, rosemary. This is an old Cinderella book, so this dates to 52, I think. Can't lay my eyes on it right now. But anyway, the pictures are all sort of the same color family, the yellow, green, pink, blue color family. And this is before the Disney Cinderella, so that's why she's not as familiar to us as the Disney version. I thought it was great though. Look at the little, are those lizards or something? There's mice in the cage. Anyway, I took the cover off so I could see the cover. It's not in good shape. That's okay. That was fun. This is a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. I thought this was a newer one, but it's not. It's actually 1969. It's not in bad shape. The cover's a little dirty, but we'll see how well it cleans up. But everything else is in fine fetter. And last but not least, This is going to be my first junk journal. So this is a complete book of sewing from 1972. I like the front cover image with the pinking shears. The images inside are all very 70s. I'll be gutting this book and putting my own pages in. I don't think I will use any of these images, but I'll have to go through a little more closely and see if there's anything in there that I can't live without. Or maybe that little pin cushion. That's kind of cute. Anyway, that's my junk journal haul. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I'm interested in any tips or tricks or hints or resources that you would care to share with me. And let me know in the comments below what you thought was interesting or what you thought was strange or what you liked best. If you're a junk journaler and you keep your images of your pages on Pinterest or something, send me your link because I'd love to see what you're making. So that's Friday night. I hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. I am. Looks like a bit of rain tonight, but otherwise a day full of thrifting, no, not thrifting, yard sailing tomorrow, and get some work done around here. All right, you take care. Bye-bye.